Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Hello and welcome to another College Investor Audio Show. Today we're just really answering a question that we get quite often is, what are separately managed accounts, or SMAs? Maybe you've heard of that term before. Well, basically a separately managed account, SMA, is a portfolio owned by one person or one legal entity like a trust that is managed by a professional investment manager. In an SMA arrangement, the investment manager has discretion over how the SMA funds are invested, and the manager may make several investment decisions for different accounts. Now, the primary benefit of this is that investment managers can offer customization based on an investor's goals and also taxable income situations. The primary drawbacks to these accounts are the high management costs and also, of course, the possibility of underperformance. Since SMAs are typically only available to high net worth individuals with at least $250,000 in investment assets, most people don't have to decide whether to consider the accounts. However, if you're wealthy today or plan to become wealthy someday, these are some of the things you should know about SMAs. What value is a manager trying to bring to you? SMAs are often offered by registered investment advisors, who are often known as financial advisors or financial planners. Many of these advisors aren't really trying to impress you with fancy accounts or crazy investment strategies. These advisors may actually buy ETFs and mutual funds in your SMA. The value they plan to bring to you is generally investment advice and overall financial planning. For this type of advisor, an SMA is simply one tool that will help the advisor serve you. What is the manager's investment strategy? So, an investment manager's investment strategy could range from fairly banal to extremely esoteric. One manager may typically buy hundreds of publicly traded stocks to roughly match a major stock market index. He may regularly rebalance the portfolio to take advantage of tax loss harvesting potential or to grab a slightly larger share of an undervalued asset. But at the end of the day, your expected returns are about that of the broader market. Another manager may recommend buying derivative swaps for public infrastructure projects in Abu Dhabi, Los Angeles, Goa, Singapore. Now, for the right investor, either of these investment philosophies could make sense, but you need to really understand the strategy that will be implemented before trusting someone else to manage your money. Does the manager's goals align with yours? Well, an SMA might seem like the perfect vehicle to align an investor's goals with the manager's goals. But the reality is, it's a little more complicated. An investment manager may tend to prioritize steady income, or low volatility, or outperformance, or alternative asset class investment in all accounts under their care. Each SMA will be managed slightly different, but the manager will typically shoot for one overarching goal for all accounts under their care. This type of specialization can be a real advantage, but it does require careful diligence when finding investment managers. How has the manager performed? Past performance does not guarantee future results, but a stand-up investment manager will show some historic performance numbers. Ideally, they should show how portfolios under their care perform during market downturns, market upswings, and during relatively banal periods. What are the fees? And is that all of the fees? That's important, because investment managers could charge management fees ranging from 1% to 3% of assets under management. However, the management fees may not be the only fees you'll pay. If an investment manager is working under a typical hedge fund arrangement, you may pay a performance bonus. For example, if the manager produces a return in excess of 10%, you may pay 20% of the outperformance. Eek. These performance bonuses can really eat into returns in a great year. Does the manager have a good operational process? Another great question. One of the purported benefits of SMAs is tax advantages and outperformance potential. However, an investment manager needs smooth operations to make those a reality. Ask managers about who executes the trades, what technology the company uses, and how you'll be updated about the status of your account. At the end of the day, SMAs, not for most people. But as you become wealthier, you're likely to come across them. It's important to understand what they are so you can decide whether to pursue one or whether it makes more sense to just manage your money on your own. And that's all we have for you today. I hope that answers the questions about SMAs. If you have any more, you can always check out thecollegeinvestor.com, find this article and send us a comment. We love to answer them and help even more with these. You can find all kinds of links, tons and tons of resources too. It's all there. thecollegeinvestor.com. Thanks again for listening. Have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you again very soon.